what I want to touch on today is this simple fact that we give you guys the possible best blueprint to transform your body. If I handed you a 12-week or a 6-week transformation blueprint and I said, if you follow this, you'll have your best body after 6 weeks or 12 weeks or whatever happened to be, and I gave it to you, most people, probably 95% of people would fail and they wouldn't stick to it. And you got to look deeper. What's the reasoning behind that? Why is everyone so prone to starting something, being really excited, and then failing? And a lot of it comes down to emotion. So people get really excited about something, they feel really emotionally connected, really emotionally empowered, and they really want to do it. And they last a few days and they start to lose that steam and that momentum. And why are you losing that steam and momentum? There's a couple of reasons. So I really believe the first reason is you don't have complete control over your variables in the gym. So you're not even sure if you're getting it done in the gym. That's important, and that's why we at the Mi40 Gym really focus on teaching you guys execution, because if you have control over your execution, you know without a shadow of a doubt that you're accomplishing every goal you set out to accomplish the second you step in that gym, and you leave there with an S on your chest, feeling like a champion, like you've accomplished something every single workout. That's very, very important. That sense of accomplishment, those short-term goals and short-term accomplishments will keep you gaining momentum rather than losing your momentum from the beginning of a transformation. So what I want everyone to focus on over the next 30 days, let's really start and becoming masterful on our execution. So as far as how you should be training, you all should be considering taking on a primer phase. And a primer phase is effectively anywhere between 3 and 6 weeks, depending on how long you need and how long, if you've done it before, and how long it takes for your body to adapt to workouts. But all the primer phase is relearning movement patterns and motor patterns so that your brain and your body knows how to execute exercises. You no longer have to think about it, you just know how to do it. So if you think about your best body part, whatever that happens to be, typically you'll pick up a weight for that body part and you'll just nail it. You'll knock it out every time. You don't have to think about it. You can focus on squeezing, you can focus on working hard. Whereas your crappy body part, sometimes you have a bad attitude about it, you don't really want to do it, because you don't really connect with the muscle really well. You're always thinking about, am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? You're thinking about something else. And I'm thinking about the girl walking past in the gym. So the best way for you to improve that body part to start is pick up one of our primer phase workouts. So you got about 4 weeks to knock that out. And the focus in the primer phase, like I said, is really controlled movements, not going anywhere near failure, not massive amounts of intensity, but really, really particular and meticulous attention to detail with your execution. So try that for the next 6 weeks. Those workouts are actually extremely difficult as well, because what we do is we usually back up 2 and 3 exercises back to back to back. So even though you're not going to failure on any of them, you're still getting quite a bit of metabolic stimulus and still getting quite a bit of aerobic stimulus. So typically people who do our primer workouts are pretty gassed. So really suggest you guys do primer phases, particularly for your weak body parts. So you don't need to do a primer phase for every body part at the same time. You know, like for example, if you're really good at leg training, but you stink it back in arm training, just keep training hard with your legs, keep doing your typical training with your legs, but do primer phase for your weaker body parts. So it doesn't have to be for everything at the same time. So you can keep training hard on other body parts and just do the primer phases for particular body parts. So step number 1, gain control. And that's all I'm going to talk about in this video, is gain control of the variables inside the gym. So those are my tips for you guys for setting yourself up for success come the January transformation. It's going to be massive, and I want everybody to be involved. I'm going to be featuring the winners, obviously on Mi40 Nation, on Pakulski.com, on my social media. I'm also going to be bringing you guys down here to the gym here in Tampa, potentially for a photo shoot, for a camp, depending on what place you finish in the transformation. But I'm going to do my best to give massive prizes away to get you guys excited and kick off your new year with a bang. So that's video number 1. I've got a few more coming at you. Check back tomorrow for my big tip number 2 as to how to maximize your transformation. Pakulski at Mi40 Gym.